it up.
What's up, y'all? Y'all already know what it is. It's your girl Heavenly 2 times, the biggest, the one and only, the only one you gonna meet or ever see. With no adults allowed. And today I have here with me one of the greatest, one of the best I've ever seen, youth community leader, Yasha.
Hello, I'm Yasha. I'm a community leader in St. Louis.
Okay. So Yasha is here with us today. We're grateful to have you. Let's just start it out there. Grateful to have you here today. I want to ask you a few things, like, really get into what you really do as the youth community leader. I want to touch on, tell me about this recast program.
Yes, I started Recast program when I was in 7th grade. So I was 12, 13, and I went out and I signed up through school, through one of my teachers. And yeah, it's just like it gives young people. It's not like a age limit to who can join, evidently, but it's everybody. Just it can be older people, but that we were mostly targeted because of the group. I was actually in a group prior to Sankofa Sisters where we donated to like domestic shelters. So
That's really dope.
yeah, that's how it started. And like tampons, foods, and menstrual products, soap. So we did that, and we most of the girls branched off into Recast. So yeah, it's just we talk about youth prevention, racial bias. It's multiple topics you can join in and be a part of the discussion. You talk to community leaders to like see change. So that's how we're doing.
Gotcha. So it's like kind of like a little group and everything. What made you want to get into stuff like this?
I feel like I've been like I was born to do it. It wasn't like no one like influenced me. Yeah, I can see I have influencers, people like I look to and stuff, but it just it's nobody who's like in my immediate circle that was like, okay, I've supported, but it's just I chose to do this. So it's like something in me just I get exposed to certain things. It's just like, oh yeah, I gotta do it.
So it's not on you, it's in you.
It's
really in you. Like you really hurt. Well, that's dope. I really do support you and the stuff that you're doing because there's not many out here. I really wanted to touch on the fact that you are only 15 years old and you're doing stuff like this, which it's like mind blowing because I didn't expect it from a 15-year-old. So I just wanted to throw that out there. One of the topics we agreed to touch on was protecting Black women. Tell me more.
Protecting Black women, I think we're always the bottom of the barrier, bottom of the barrier, and it's like barrel.
Yeah. You good.
Bottom of the barrier. And it's like, it's us against the world as a people, and I feel like the young people, young Black women experience it, especially in my field, experience it 10 times harder. It's harder than, is every field we want to go into is some type of discrimination. It's protecting Black women, even just when it comes down to like being in a physical altercation.
Mm-hmm.
It boils down to a lot, and it always stems from oppression. You Black and you a woman, and then you can add that on to any type of sexuality, any type of religion, it's not it's not
Okay.
it's intersectionality, everything is.
Yeah. I've been really thinking on I've been seeing a lot of this on social media. They took away Plan Bs for women, or they're taking it away. Like I kind of wanted to touch on that because it's kind of unfair. Of course, no one wants anybody to kill children or
Right.
of that matter, but at the same time, it's kind of for women to decide. I don't feel like it should have been taken away because it's like at the end of the day, stuff happens. Anything happens, and then it's like stuff happens without people consent. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
all types of things, like rape, anything. I just feel like it's so much going on where they shouldn't, take that away from women because like it's an asset to them. Like that's kind of
Exactly.
some people's go to when they in that type of situation. The situation can be anything, but I just feel like that wasn't such a smart idea.
Yeah, it's
Like,
a human right. It's
yeah,
like,
it's a human right. It definitely is. I'm glad you said that. Um, talk to me about this Shiro.
living
So,
legend.
guys, Yashaya is a Shiro. I've never heard about a Shiro. I've never heard it, but when I heard it, it's like, okay, she hero.
Yeah.
So Yashaya is really a hero in our reality. But talk to me about this Shiro and this, the award that you got. Was it from the violence of prevention? Talking about violence prevention.
Yeah, shout out to Asia. She and her, ooh, oh, I feel bad because I don't remember her name, but it was two women that nominated us and got all like the girls, like 9 of us, I think, that put us in the category or award thing. And it was just like, yeah, I got recognition from being a part of Recast. She used to get into our meetings, like we talked to community leaders about like violence. Again, I'm hearing gunshots in North City all night, So I was like getting tired of hearing it and go in the meeting and be like, oh, blah, 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 you know. And they be part of the conversation, the discussion, and they talk to us about it a lot, and they would like make things happen. And then I guess they saw like my intellect, and they was like ooh la, la, and they nominated me. But other girls, they were in other things like campaigning with politicians or giving out food banks and stuff like. So they were doing other things. We all came from other situations like communities. We're all leaders evidently, but that's how we got recognition for Living Legend. It was at St. Louis Museum, and it was amazing. I was like,
Legend.
yeah.
Make sure you shout out Living Legend. I see it on your shirt.
Yeah, shout out Living Legend. Shiro's.
Definitely. That's so dope. That really caught my attention, Shiro. I'm definitely going to steal that. Everybody's going to know me for Shiro. I'm now a Shiro. Honestly, I'm a hero. Yes. She's a hero. Well, that's pretty cool. So talk to me about like when you said something about the gun violence that you hear in like St. Louis, like when you're at home, when you're sleeping. For me, it's kind of like it's honestly to the point where I like honestly like it's sad. But the only thing you can do is like shake your head if that makes sense. Like you can do something about it by any means, but like you can't get as far as you think. So it's like when I hear those type of things, it just be to the point where it's just like that's all I could do is like I can't do nothing about it. But like how do you feel? How does that make you feel?
I think I'm from the north side of St. Louis, so like this, we like the smallest city and got like the highest number rate of violence, in the United States, and it shaped me as a person. I feel like everybody's on this mentality of surviving and being like, what do you call it? Yeah, surviving mentality and rational, and it's dangerous. I lost so many friends, and cousins, and that's what like led me to want to join Recast, So it just like in that picking that Pacific thing I wanted to talk about, like violence prevention. It shapes you, it scars you, and it's like you hear it, and it's dangerous, It's your daily life. You gotta surviving, and it's hard getting out of that mentality.
We're definitely in survival mode in St. Louis. Like no cap, like we really are. It is very scary. We all in our reality live to die, but that is just like unnecessary violence. Like that doesn't have to happen. A lot of people that choose that lifestyle is just like now to the point where they don't care who they hurt. It's like it's not like
little babies.
They're not sparing kids anymore. Like it's just bad out here. So I definitely feel you for that. And I'm kind of glad that you're young now and 15 and actually joining groups to like try and prevent it or persuade others to just leave it alone or just stay away from certain stuff because a lot of those groups help in a way. Like a lot of people won't see it. A lot of people won't. You know what I'm saying? look at you and be like, okay, I'm going to listen, or I'm going to actually go through with whatever they're saying. So it's like, but it definitely helps. So just keep going with it. Never stick by it.
It's comforting, sure. Like, yeah.
Yeah, definitely stick by it. And especially if you lost loved ones. I already know, friends, family, all of that. Like, it definitely is. It's kind of like you see a bright side on it. Like, you can try and stop this now before it gets any far. But even though you may not be able to stop it, you did something to try. And that's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's really all that matters. Like, honestly, that's kind of how I think, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I know I can't stop something, or I know I can't stop anybody from doing certain stuff, the fact that I tried kind of fills me with joy. So I just wanted to share that with you. About this, I see that you did a business campaign, Corey business campaign, and also I really wanted to talk about phone banking with Planned Parenthood. What's that all about? Because I heard about Planned Parenthood. I think it's over here. It's over here around the area. Yeah. So what's up with that? Like, what do you do at Planned Parenthood?
Shout out Precious, cause she got me. She let me know all the details. I got a lot of stuff from her. So shout out her. She's also is a Shiro, little legend Shiro. Me and her, we did a phone banking thing yesterday, 2 days ago. I think it's probably yesterday, but we did a phone banking thing with not Corey Bush. I did a phone banking thing with Corey Bush too, but Planned Parenthood. We go and call people. They give us a list and we do a script, and we like speak about hi, Planned Parenthood. We're with Campaign Parenthood, and we like to let you know about the ID support, abortion. So that's what we was doing, like pro-life, pro-choice. So that's letting people know, educating people on, because there's a lot of misinformation, just even in the media and stuff about women's bodies, women's choice. So we go out and let them know, like, this is the real, like, this is us coming from working with them.
That is super dope. I've never heard a 15-year-old say, like, they've actually did, like, phone banking with a huge facility or a huge organization like Planned Parenthood. Like, I've never heard that. And for you to say, like, how you said it, it just gave me the vibe, like, you know what you're doing. Like, that is dope. You really do know what you're doing. That's what's up. Like, the mindset and the path you're going on, keep going. That's dope. Like, honestly, like, you really did call and reach out to different people about that. Like, you should be proud of yourself, for real, because that's a lot. Like, that's a huge step. So, how do you feel about abortions?
I feel about abortions. I think it's a human right. I don't think you have to have like a sob story, but it's also accurate. But it's a sob story to get an abortion. You don't have to necessarily be a rape victim to like want to get an abortion or abort a fetus. And we so misguided by religion and media and just other social media about stuff. And women are just out here killing babies for fun. Like, it's mentally and physically draining to abort a child, and then just even a physical process of doing it. So it's not like, oh, we're doing, no. And women are really out here like risking their bodies. You can die, you can have an atomic pregnancy. You know how much it costs just having it. They are, as we speak, in a food shortage for infants. So why would you want us to bring kids into this world if y'all can't even feed them?
Yeah, it's like the population of humans and kids are increasing, but food and sources for them is decreasing. So it's kind of like, I understand. I do understand. Yeah, definitely. Like,
in the school shootings and stuff, like, it's not even. It takes a lot to raise a child, like literally a village. So I understand if someone like wouldn't want to have to carry one.
I definitely do. I don't believe in the whole, like, women just out here, if you're doing it just to do it.
Right.
Honestly, it's your choice, and I feel like there's nothing wrong with you making a decision, because only you know what's best for you. Exactly. Somebody may think they know what's best for you, but only you can know what's exactly best for you. And honestly, me being a female, I would not bring you know what I'm saying, a kid in this world knowing I cannot provide.
Yes, oh my
They have
God.
nothing going for them. Like I'm just bringing them in the world and setting them up for failure. I wouldn't. So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel people that actually do. And women really do go through a lot with that process. Like you said, explosive pregnancies, different stuff can go on. You can die from it. Get different
The
type of
baby can grow on your outside your uterus.
yeah.
Everything. Like,
Yeah, so it's like they do risk their lives and stuff like that. And it's much more sadder to even the ones that actually do have a, you know, sob story with rape. It's kind of like they have no other choice, honestly.
yes.
And it's like they didn't want that. And then on top of that, they got something out of it that definitely, you know what I'm saying, like really didn't want or really wasn't ready for. So it's kind of like, and then on top of that, they're risking their bodies. So it's like they got like, you know, every way to be upset or like every reason as to why you should, you know, go ahead and do it. But you know what I'm saying? I just feel like all that it is a human right shouldn't be excluded for nothing, like for nobody. It should not be like with all the Plan Bs, the abortions. I don't feel like they should take it away, but hey, you know, we're kind of living how they want us to live, so it's like it is what it is. Feel me? So about Corey business campaign, what's that?
Yeah, she's running to be reelected. So we were going out campaigning and stuff for campaign. Wait, is it called canvassing? Our phone banged, and yeah, it was.
How was that experience for you?
It was. I loved it. It was a nice experience. Corey is so sweet, and then what do you call that? Like her, I don't want to say manager. It's people that work for her. Just like her office is nice, and it felt like more like a family friend thing than anything. So they're really friendly, and it's putting more things like to learn. It's a learning experience. It was amazing.
That's pretty dope. It seemed like you have had a lot of experience at a young age, and that's what's up. Because when I was 15, none of this was even. I was just being a kid, honestly, just being a kid. But that's dope. I'm so glad and, you know, proud of you for all the stuff that you accomplished at the age of 15. Being a young youth community leader, a young female at the time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really do. Well, I really am proud of you. I'm sorry. I really am proud of you, though. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead and, no, before I want to ask you, what's your plans for the summer? What is your summer looking like?
Ooh, most of my, everything I do is mostly like walking by faith. It's not like I plan anything. I guess what I put out and like, it just comes, I don't know. I will continue working with Corey for the summer. And yeah, just enjoying my time. Before I gotta go back to school, cause
Yeah. You're giving me them bobs, live life on the edge. Why not? Well, we want to wrap this up. Appreciate you for coming. I want to go ahead and let you drop all your social medias, any business page. Shout out to Living Legend again. Make sure you shout that out. Anybody you want to, you know what I'm saying, shout out, make sure you state your name. So hopefully you can go ahead and get more followers, get people to join the organizations you're in or, you know, you put together. So.
Okay, so shout out to my page, the Black Ariel. It's Instagram. I don't have nothing else, just Instagram. And shout out to Skin Deep by Shaughnessy Skin Deep. She's a animal cruelty, vegan, black owned, like skincare stuff. She can make deodorants and stuff. She's super dope. Shout out to what else black business I know? I'm stuck. I can't even think. Shout out to my auntie's clothing company. She does hair, touched hands. Shout out to her. Yeah.
Well, that is it. you to Yasha and all of you that's gonna watch or watching. And that was it. Make sure y'all go follow No Adults Allowed podcast on Instagram. Make sure you go follow me, Heavenly 2 times. You already know we out with it.
Since I was 16, it was a lot I had to juggle. Where I'm from was bad, all these problems that I had. Came up now, I'm glad remember days that I was sad. Keep doing, don't stop, gotta make it to the top. Feeling like I'm topping all these dreams that I may pop. All that pain I drop, it got me working.